Hey, welcome. I wanted to stop here today and give you some thoughts on the situation with Claudine Dowe resigning as the president of Harvard University. If you're new here, my name is Roshida, and my channel revolves around Black women quitting jobs that don't serve them to go lead lives they love. The most important thing I'm going to say on this video is that if you are the first to do something as a Black woman in the year 2023, if you are in a job and you were the first when you got there, since the minute you've been considered for that job, someone has been actively trying to make you last. Someone is trying to get you out that job, and someone's trying to make sure no one who looks like you is coming up after you. And that person most likely has more institutional power than you do. The person probably might be the institution itself. Harvard University has been around for almost 400 years. Do you really believe there wasn't a qualified Black woman they could make president in 400 years, or do you believe they have never wanted a Black woman president? And the minute they got a chance, and the minute people who associate Harvard with a certain level of class respect, all the things that Black people aren't supposed to have, those people have been plotting on Claudine since the day, on Dr. Gay, since the day she got there. I spend a lot of time thinking about Black women at work because it's what I do. I help women leave their jobs. The one thing I want to say to you, that if you haven't had someone tell you watching this right now, I want to tell you, no matter what position you get to, no matter how you feel like you're advancing in your career, you will not beat white supremacy and come out alive. We know this, right? We saw this at Temple. We've seen this all over the place. You cannot do it. And no matter what anyone tells you, this is not a problem with academia. This is not simply an issue at universities. When I was a lawyer, the one thing I knew was that fewer Black people were entering law school than our percentage in the population. And then when we got to jobs, we got to law firms, we weren't staying because what? It was terrible, and people were terrible to us, right? There's no point in fighting for these jobs if they're just going to kill you. They're just going to do everything in their power to destroy you. So what I want for you as you ponder these events, as you think about your role, if you hate your job, what I want for you to do today is start thinking about what ways you take your skills, talents, and techniques and take them away from other people that control how much you're paid, where you work, how long you work, and all those things, and see if you can create a business with them. Now, I know everyone's not meant to be an entrepreneur. I'm not saying you need to be, but I'm saying what are the ways you can take back a little bit of what you put into the job, right? If you're working twice as hard and getting half as much, you should have been quit a long time ago, right? But also, are there parts of the work that you do that you can do like as a consultant? Are there parts of the work that you do that you can do in a different way that allows you to really step into it? I never thought I was going to be practicing law. I was a lawyer for over a decade, worked at huge companies, hated 90% of it because of people. The work, I loved the work. I hated the people. And leaving that and starting my own completely unrelated business has literally made my life a dream. My life is a dream, and I recognize that. And it wouldn't happen if I was still practicing law. Wherever you are, if you're unhappy in your job, do not wait to die at work, which we saw last year. Do not wait to be forced out for speaking your truth, right? Do not wait to be forced out the minute you don't act in the exact way white supremacy wants you to. Because there's going to be a day. There's going to be a day, no matter how much you shuck and jive. And someone's got to shuck and jive to keep those jobs, right? No matter how much you shuck and jive, there's going to be a day when you're not saying something the way someone wants you to, and you're going to become a target. And I want better for you. I want you to have an exit plan before that day comes. So good luck to you. I wish you the best, and I hope that you're feeling some love wherever you are. I'm sending you love, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel, subscribe. Let me know in the comments, do you have an exit plan for your job or your career?